I keep checking my phone. Why hasn't he responded? I can't get out of this loop. What's wrong with me that he doesn't care enough? Have you ever said that? Have you ever felt that? Have you been in that loop? This recently happened with a friend of mine. And here's the interesting part. The trigger wasn't the silence from the other side. The trigger was what it was having her feel, which she couldn't even identify. Because here's the reality of what happens. There's silence, there's a trigger in the mind, and you go down that rabbit hole. Once we identified her feelings, what we found out is that she felt like if she felt anger, sad, or hurt, and if she expressed that one, she would be ridiculed, and then two, that she would turn into an evil person. And the truth is, when you choose not to feel your feelings, it is protection, not confusion. The evidence that we uncovered was that this was a belief of what her feelings could do. And everywhere along the way, there was a belief that was driving that. The interesting part is she didn't associate her feelings with pain. She associated those feelings with danger. The truth is, feeling anger, sadness, or hurt isn't the same as plotting, designing, and choosing harm. A harmful person chooses destruction. A healthy person feels emotion and chooses a response. Feelings are data, not directives. So instead of processing the moment, the nervous system watches the phone, because waiting is safer than feeling. You can't force emotions. Your job is to feel them and to learn to process them properly. So what might happen if I admitted I felt hurt? What would happen if I learned that strong feelings aren't dangerous? What's the difference between feeling something and acting on it? If a friend felt this way, would I think they were bad or unhuman? Notice that all these questions dissolve fear, and that's what we want to do. Feelings don't define a character. Choices do. Actions do. Silence is information. Checking the phone is information. Avoiding the feeling is information. Nothing here means you're weak, broken, or failing. It means you're learning how to feel without flooding, separate emotion from identity, stay kind without abandoning yourself. And in the end, that's not failure. That's emotional maturity in process. Clarity is the reset, choice is reinvention, and realizing you're not broken, you're blocked, is where the healing begins. See you next time on Love to Live, Eileen.